back again. Listen, after a week or two of, just constantly combating society, and really what they present to us as terminally online individuals, we should really have our own protected class by now. And I just want to be an advocate for that. I'm Beandip, your host tonight, with Mr. Ubaru down below me, I'm pretty sure, and Alex, or Ellie's X. Follow us on all socials. We're going to host this bi-weekly. We're going to be posting content, and we're going to have the greatest tweets ever. Please unmute me on Twitter. I beg you. I'm a changed man.
Keep him muted.
I'm reformed, okay? I don't at people anymore.
Keep him muted, but don't tell him that he's muted. That way you'll literally make him go insane.
Yeah. Just occasionally go to his page, like, once every other week. When the pod's dropping, and like one of his tweets so he doesn't think he has you muted.
All I'm saying is
pity like every now and then.
If you have me muted, but you don't have like King Condor muted, there's a problem.
Dude, I'm just kidding. Block them both.
Dude,
easy fix. Easy fix.
Ain't no way. President Joe, follow me back. Okay, thank you. Well, guys.
He did?
No, I'm telling him to because I know he's gonna watch this.
Oh.
I'm DMing him right now.
All right, Alex. Yeah. What accomplishments have you achieved this past week?
The past week? I hit Silver 3 in Valorant.
Woo!
I'm almost gold now.
I don't know what that means, but I'm happy for you.
He's high elo is what he's saying.
Thank you.
He's piss high.
Have you jiggle peeked any baddies?
I'm gonna jiggle peep your mom. Jiggle peep your mom. Jiggle peek your mom's pussy. Sorry.
Dude, throwback to when You guys remember when Bossmanjack? I went on a stream and he's like, "Your mom has a big old pair of titties and a fat ass." Dude, I remember that.
I want to see that ass. I want to see that ass.
Let me see that ass. Let me see that ass.
Yeah, so apparently, for anybody who doesn't know, this is a guy named Bossmanjack who also went by Austin07 on RuneScape and was a gambling streamer in the duel arena when it was still a thing. So, yeah, he's a degenerate gambler and he has holes in his wall and he's a very eclectic, eccentric streamer. And there was a video that went around allegedly that may or may not have been somebody catfishing to receive a video out of him in a solicited way that made the rounds on Discord, and that was a quote from it. But entertaining stream, I will say.
It's just
I don't know.
I really hate I don't like hate watching. Like, I know it may seem like that because when I banter with people, but I genuinely don't like hate watching. However,
I love hate watching. I just stopped myself a couple months back because I found myself like 3-4 a.m. Nothing's really going on. I would just open up Twitch and I would hate watch the fuck out of you, mother.
Thanks for the view, idiot.
I hate you. I hate you all, and I watch your streams because of it.
Well,
it's also like I hate to watch, It's but like also you hate watch.
Yeah, but it's like also if hating was an occupation, I'd be making fucking 7 figures. You know what I mean?
You'd still be getting HR violations though.
I'm a fucking platinum level hater.
Yeah.
But watching him lose money is like, there's something about it. It's almost like watching. You remember when you were a kid and they'd come in and like show you like Dare. It's like watching it's like watching informational videos on how to not like ruin your life.
It's just watching anyone fail at something. Like whether it be fail getting an Infernal Cape in RuneScape, fail to win money gambling. Watching people lose is entertaining. That's just the reality of the situation.
I know. It makes me feel like
that's why if you have
to it.
Yeah, it's like that's why if you have no fucking like algorithm on like TikTok or Reels or anything like that, you open it up and it's all like funny cat videos of them like falling or car crashes or
those are two very different things.
It's a quick quick
He's
ramp
like,
up.
I
right
love
there.
I love watching a cat fall off a couch, and oh my god, it's so funny when I just see someone die. Like, it's just great.
Dude, it's just there's two ends of the spectrum, you know.
The
Yeah.
Jack
Him
Doherty.
crashing his Lamborghini.
how do you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Jack
Doherty.
Doherty.
That's crazy because I have never been in a wreck while using my phone. Isn't that funny? Because
Yeah.
Yet.
I'm a serial music changer in my car.
Me
Unfortunately,
too, but I've buttons on my wheel, my steering wheel.
sorry I'm poor. I don't
Damn,
know.
you're so fancy,
Yeah,
huh?
I'm sorry you're poor too. I can't wait to watch a TikTok about it later.
Fuck.
Dude, one more and I'm
You
out.
diagnosed
One more
it.
and I'm out. One more and I'm out. Yeah, so to cap off the Bossmanjack thing, he had one stream where he was like just sitting there waiting for somebody to donate to him so he could continue gambling because he ran out of money for the night. And he was just like playing music and rapping along with it. And some people in the chat were like, aha, this is so cringe or whatever. And Bossmanjack's like, yeah, well, if one of you want to come in here and rap, we'll have a rap battle. Get in here. And I like spam message him. I was like, get me in there, get me in there. And I joined the Discord. He dragged me in or called me. And he's like, all right, so what? And I said, forgot exactly what I said, but I said, my name's Bossmanjack and I buy a lot of crack, which to the beat, by
That's
the
a
way.
bar.
To the beat.
That's a bar.
And
Oh yeah, you can hold a beat.
that did not please him. He's a crack addict, by the way. Like, he's abused his family.
Oh
and-
yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, he's a connoisseur of recreational drugs, so
Yeah, but his streams are funny, so it's all good. Like,
I'll allow it.
It's like,
Not like I can enforce it, you know. I'm just a casual
it's like
observer.
it's like a rapper, musician, where it's like, yeah, but they make bangers, so it's like it's okay that
Yeah.
they hit their wife. It's
he,
like,
he,
no,
he might
dude.
be
I
a
mean,
liquid
it's like,
heroin addict, but like he made fucking, I don't know, Jesus.
dude,
I don't
look,
know.
Charlie
you can,
Parker.
you can still enjoy content from bad people. Just enjoy it in a way that doesn't give them money. Or do. I'm not your dad. I don't care.
one of the greatest
I think-
saxophonists to ever live. He was quoted, "I don't feel like playing jazz unless I'm high on heroin." Charlie Parker, Kansas City Jazz.
I feel like a lot of people who are in like the jazz space are or the music space rather, are just very assimilated into like taking drugs. Very interesting. I think they like the escapist part of it, probably. Makes sense.
You know what recently got me into jazz music?
Me.
Drugs.
Trolls 3.
What?
Oh, that was not what I was expecting at all.
Dude, there's a character in the movie called Smooth Jazz Chaz. And he plays a tasty lick at one point. I'm like, this fucks. I gotta listen to more of this shit.
Dude,
And so I have.
Is
Believe-
this why you were trying to make us watch all the fucking Trolls movies back to
Yeah.
back to back with this
I-
one guy?
Yeah, I got high one night and I watched all 3 Trolls movies back to back to back. It was awesome.
I'm gonna
Dude, also,
blow you-
it helps that I love Anna Kendrick. It's like, she's just awesome.
Who's Anna Kendrick? Is that Bossmanjack?
You've never seen fucking Pitch Perfect, bro?
Was
I
Bossmanjack
think she was in The
it?
Office too, unless I'm thinking of the other. Wait, no, that's the different girl.
No.
The redhead.
Yeah, no. She's a
What's her
brunette.
name?
She was the main character of Pitch Perfect, bro.
Oh, I actually know who that is. Wasn't Justin Timberlake in that movie?
In Trolls, yeah.
Oh no, I meant Pitch Perfect. Isn't
No,
that
he
the
wasn't.
music
He
leader?
was not in. He was not. He was in Trolls though. Justin
Dude.
Timberlake voice act the other main character in Trolls. Deadass.
I gotta adjust my camera. You guys can't see my fresh tie. Oop, I gave a little taste of what's to come there.
Yeah, keep going down,
just,
buddy.
just rub your employment in front of our faces, man. Yeah,
Dude.
this guy gets dressed up and goes to work every day.
Whoa,
Me,
whoa, whoa,
I'm
okay,
in my
okay.
fucking dad's basement with a silver chain on and a black shirt.
It's
Look,
like I have
it's
my
like,
own
I
office.
don't need a job. Okay, I'm salaried. Okay, I get
Yeah, you actually.
I get
are.
the same pay monthly. I'm
Mhm.
chilling, bro. I work
Tell
for the
him,
government.
Tell him.
I'm salaried
Tell
by
him.
the government. So I have a disability. Disability to get
Mm.
hella bread from the government.
Every time.
I was waiting for it.
Every time I pay
I was
taxes,
waiting
I'm
for
just gonna DM you pics now.
You're like, fuck you.
I mean, do you
My
think
friends
that's a
be
good...
like, "Hey man, can you help me move?" It's like I pay you every month. It's like, dude, come on, you can't hold it over my head.
It's like,
I
do you think
contribute
that's
3 cents every month.
like if you're like talking maybe flirtatiously or romantically to somebody who's like on government assistance, do you think that's like a good opener? Like, I'm your sugar daddy. You know what I'm saying?
It's like maybe it
You're just
depends,
letting the
right?
government Rizz for you. It's
Riz?
kind of like, yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. It's
Dude,
kind of whack, man.
I don't think being on government assistance is Rizz.
Well,
I mean, people can like, you know, you can like finagle it. You can like,
Yeah.
set up this veil that you're like bit larger than life and have all
Look,
these
if
things that you
there's
don't
any
have.
baddies out there, I'm the perfect house husband. Okay, it's like I can cook, I
real.
can clean, and hear me out. Since I'm on disability, I've infinite free time for you. I can pay all my own bills and give you all the.
We
attention
could
in the
watch
world.
Trolls together,
Ladies,
baby.
he's
We can
clingy
watch
as
Trolls
fuck, I
3
guess.
every day. I will abandon all my friends for you.
Trolls
Please,
3,
I will.
Trolls 3 every day is like prison. Like every day. I think
Well, you
that's
watch
like,
all 3 of them every day. You got to get the whole story, bro.
I think we need to
Oh my
teach you. I think
God.
Ube and I need to instruct you. What do you think, Ube?
I don't think you need to instruct me on anything. I think I'm okay.
All right,
Are you
Ube's out on
sure?
this one.
I think I'm pretty chilling, bro.
Let me give you both some private lessons here. I actually have
How about
prepared.
How about you give us a lesson right now?
Oh,
Go ahead.
That's a great
Walk
idea.
us through your process.
Well, let me fix my
Hmm.
camera real quick, and we will get right into it. Oh,
It just shows us his penis. So the first step.
bro, I'm not mofo.
The first step is take your pants off, you know?
What is this?
As
Okay,
you
we
can
got a
see,
couple.
as you can see here, this is a clear image as to what I'm trying to show you and what we can do. So,
Did you just have this bit ready? There's no way I just accidentally segued perfectly.
the fact that you call this a bit, it actually offends me. As you'll go through, this is not a bit. This is almost a science, really. I mean, there's data. We've had we've had analysts
You've had
researching.
anal?
You've had anal?
I mean,
Which have had.
Nice.
I feel like that's a taking verbiage.
anyways, gentlemen, welcome to today's presentation. I'm going to be teaching you how to be flirtatious, how to be romantic, how to pin someone down romantically
And with
Oh.
consent.
with consent
With
3
consent.
times.
Yeah.
Very important.
So
3
what is
times.
this? What does this first opening image speak to you guys? What do you notice going on here?
I hope they both get into a car crash because they're happier than me.
I don't really.
I hope I see
wish
them on my
upon their
Instagram
downfall as
reels.
much as that.
My first, I'll tell you my first reaction. I do not think salmon is his color. I'm just gonna be honest.
Okay.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
I'm talking about his shirt, bro. What else would I mean by that?
No,
I'm
I was
noticing
talking
that-
about the fish in the image. Yeah, I knew it was about the fucking shirt.
The
I know what
fish.
salmon as a color is. You fucking
Dude, neither
dick.
of them have taken a drink of either of their drinks. They're both still full. Like as
Well,
full as the
look,
bar
bro,
would
he
make.
ordered a mimosa. That's like so boring. Nobody's gonna drink that. It looks like she has
the
like
mimosa is classy.
it
It's
looks
a
like
nice
she has
drink.
some like grapefruit, like cosmopolitan or something. I don't know. That looks horrible. Okay,
Isn't
Yeah.
a cosmopolitan like clear?
I don't know. I don't drink. I've drank.
Yeah, that's fair.
Believe it or not, audience, I've drank twice this year. Dos.
Did you just hold up 3 and you went, I drank twice?
I might be
Yeah,
drunk
dude,
now.
I've drank twice this year too.
Well, actually, that's kind of the crux
Jeez.
of today's presentation.
Drinking?
Is about drinking. And one thing that's going to help you figure out who you need to be with, who you need to slide into, is beer. Beer is going to help you in every situation, whether it be talking to a lady at the grocery store, rizzing up that guy at the football game, you know, like any situation you could think of, parent-teacher conferences, you just got stopped by a police officer and you need to use some charisma against him. Beer will help you. And
It's
let me
a good
explain.
icebreaker. It's a good like social drinking. Oh my god, you just flashbang me.
Before we get to what beer is, we need to understand why we need beer. Right here is a graph over the past 80 or so years of data about fertility rates in the US. And we can see this trend My camera does. I'm trying to point it by my. This trend shows a drastic decrease in fertility rates. This is important because this is really a societal issue. This could be the downfall. It's you gentlemen not having beer. Here, let's look at something else. This is generational and multifamily households. Numbers have risen. Not only are fertility rates declining, we're seeing a massive symptom of a poor economy and people not having significant others to start families. I mean, let's be honest. What country comes to mind when you think about the downfall of society?
America.
Venezuela.
Oh,
we had two different ideas.
Dude, not to detract, but
Same goal. Am I right, guys?
I was gonna say Canada, but yeah, sure, let's go with that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna show you
why Canada. You can't just say Canada.
Yeah. What's the?
We need to hear your rationale. You made this PowerPoint for us.
Sekon lives there. That's really my only.
That's good enough. You can keep going.
Dude, it's like Sekon without a bike. Like, that's the only thing that's keeping him attached.
Sekon without a bike, chart upwards trend. Sekon with a bike, oh no.
Yeah.
Number of crashes Sekon has had since getting a bike.
Just flat graph going up.
So I'm going to show you a clip that kind of demonstrates what's happening in society right now. Since we all identify as guys, I'm doing more like guy-focused things. So here's two men actually fighting over a woman, and because they don't know how to employ beer, they don't know how to go out themselves and figure out romance. So let's take a listen.
Worst fucking hated person here, you ugly fuck, you Bandcamp kid, get the fuck out of here.
Okay, let's not do that.
It's actually painful it makes me emotional, really, to think about, what's happening to men. What are we doing with men? Sorry, that was the worst Jordan Peter. I can't believe I just did that. Sorry, go ahead. What are your thoughts?
What do you mean go ahead? I'm very overwhelmed. What happened? Okay, first of all, there's an interaction with you and another guy on the dating show, correct? I think that's what everybody knows that clip from, who's ever seen you on your stream before.
Well, let me play it in slow motion.
Worst fucking hated person here, you ugly fuck.
So this woman, Kiana, well, I know her as Kiana. You guys know her as Cupid. That is kind of the woman we're trying to direct our attention to, because now the fertility rate statistics don't relate to this. That is not the association we need to be looking at. But
Okay.
as you can see, this piece of work right here is just attacking this nice young man who doesn't have beer yet. I mean, he doesn't have beer, so he's been put in this situation. But you could tell he's a handsome, well-cut, clean guy.
You Bandcamp kid, get the
and he doesn't know what to do in this situation, so he responds with what he's learned naturally. We're here to correct that symptom of not having beer. I mean, take a look at this.
fuck out of here.
I mean, that is text.
Can you play that back in slow-mo?
Yeah, I would really like to see that back. Even
I'm
just
just-
that screenshot.
I'm
right
just
there
trying
is
to get the
quite-
full encapsulation of this situation and his reaction. Okay.
Wow, quite
So
an
that-
array of gentlemen on the screen
That
competing.
strikes me as an individual with experience.
Can I make a slight detour here? How the fuck did this Trump guy above me stay on before I got voted out before him? Like, that is a must need for beer.
I think it's because he has a heart of gold, and you didn't recognize that, and you weren't there to understand the parallels of that chat room, because that was
Listen.
one of your second times in there, I think.
As a Vietnam veteran, you just don't understand. I can tell from a mile away that guy has a fucking heart of gold. Okay?
Yeah,
Why you on
right.
war?
Because you served, right?
So
Oh my
actually,
God.
this comes
I was
from a
there.
preliminary study by Safiro et al. About what happens when men do not specific. This is really anybody, but like I said, I'm just having this example be men. when people don't know how to use beer to get out there and date, get out and find their soulmate. So he found that the dating pool is shrinking, and we can see this from the fertility rate data, that modern advances disable organic growth. So your phone, Japanese sex bots, like those you guys seen those lips? You know what I'm talking about. It's amazing, really. You should try one. But regardless, like
You have one?
There's so much modern advancements.
I've never played on a Japanese sex box. I have a PlayStation.
That's a good point. Japanese sex box.
Wait, isn't PlayStation Japanese?
You remember the Family Guy reference? Or that Family Guy joke where he's like, it's my sex box and her name is Sony. But it's just an Xbox? Dude.
So that guy was wrong on all fronts right there.
Yeah.
Sorry, gentlemen. When we have these hurdles really in society to find that one we want to be with, or multiple for you polyamorous peeps out there, it honestly just creates strife within communities. And Safiro employed the theory of mutually assured destruction, which is usually used for nuclear warfare. But I'm just saying, nobody wins. We have to learn beer. Nobody wins. So now that we know what beer is, let's see one more example of somebody not being able to use beer. And honestly, not even having the drive to find that person. Yes, Alex.
Is mutually assured destruction kind of like mutual masturbation? But like you don't come?
I think it's more of
Actually,
a destruction
like you said,
of the relationship between the two people.
It's where
okay, I'm just making sure
comes.
because he brought it. He said Safiro, and like that guy doesn't come or masturbate. So like, I just wanted to make sure. He's all about semen retention.
Yeah, I mean,
you gotta retain that seed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got fucking tadpoles at this point. Okay.
Sorry to interrupt, Professor.
We're gonna look at an example of somebody who's been so deflated, really, because they don't have beer. Any moment now.
What would you rather have in this raid, a T-bow or a...
It's storming in my area right now.
What would you rather have in this raid, a T-bow or a...
Okay, let me narrate this clip.
This is actually all about self-reflection. All of us are feeling deflated right now because we don't have a beer and this video is not loading.
Don't worry, we will get you there.
BPD baddie, a T-bow.
So
that's real.
Men don't even want to seek relationships. I mean, it's catastrophic what we're seeing. That's why I'm here. I'm here to save you. I'm here to help you. Because with the employment of beer, oh my gosh. Hold up. Sorry.
So it's like, am I part of the problem then? Because I agree with that. Like if I had to choose between a T-bow and a BPD baddie.
Yeah. No, yeah, you are the problem. You are a problem, really. And we need a solution.
My bad.
Take a look at this.
Dude,
article.
I think he's saying you suck.
Yeah.
This is a man trying to talk to a woman, and he doesn't have beer. He doesn't have beer to make himself feel more confident, to know what to do, to really loosen him up. And he just shaves his head.
Why does he look half bald? Oh, he shaved his head. Okay.
Well, he's
so because he hasn't had a beer.
Yes.
He's stress shaving his head. And who's this man in question?
Oh, this is Sebe or Seder.
Oh,
okay. I just had an idea.
And what is that?
So he was giving himself a bald fade.
Yeah, I mean the
bald fade is crazy.
The ninja bald fade.
What if Sebe had a half taper fade?
What if Seder had a low bald fade?
And so we amassed probably around $750 million into this study. This is our research facility out in LA, the Phase Research Facility, where we decided we would do multiple studies, test hypotheses, and just garner as much data as possible to figure out what our solution is. And we came to the conclusion it is beer. Now, I want to ask you a quick question. We need to know where we're seeing W Rizz or L Rizz. Okay, this is preliminary. This is like, you got to learn which is the gas pedal and the brake pedal before you get in the car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I have a question for you, gentlemen. W Rizz or L Rizz? Which one? Which one has W Rizz?
Do you mean as a collection of the whole photo, or as two choices we get to make?
You get to make you get to make a choice. One is W Rizz, one is L Rizz.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna
You go first, yeah.
W Rizz with Y Juicy and L Rizz with Qnix, because Qnix is fumbled baddies.
But so is Juicy.
So has Juicy. Wait, that is true. Wait, this is harder than I thought, actually.
Okay, it's
If
like you think about it, because I got my answer locked in, bro. I'm locked in, clocked in. I want to say W Rizz, Juicy, L Rizz, Qnix. And my sole reasoning for that is the fact that Qnix did not continue said rizzing. He gave up, bro. He packed up, he got a job, and he left. So he stopped rizzing via the internet. You know what I mean? So now we have no modern day proof of him rizzing, but we do have modern day proof of Juicy.
Yes, Qnix is antiquated.
True.
While
If Qnix was still streaming, I would give him the W. Because that guy's pretty. That's a pretty boy.
well, according to our research,
That's a handsome guy.
Rizz has
He's a
nothing to
handsome
do
guy.
with
Hey, Nick,
physical
you got some
attraction.
pretty lips.
Alex, I don't mean to
What?
chastise you, but I want to curtail that line of thinking.
Okay.
Beer doesn't care about how you look. You can consume beer no matter what you look like.
No, that's true.
That's why Juicy, in my opinion, takes the W for this one. Go ahead, Ubi.
I have a question. You keep bringing up beer. And do you mean beer as in the physical drink, or rather beer as in something
Madison
else?
beer.
That's a fucking stupid question. Moving on. W or L Rizz?
I gotta give. It's like this is an insta W to Prison Joseph, bro.
I don't know. I had to deliberate on this one a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
Can we hear it? Can we hear your ideation of deliberation mentally?
I fall into this trap of I'm either retarded or I'm a bootlicker. So yeah.
Look, my only reason for giving the W to Prison Joe is that people, for the most part, like when it comes to Twitter, right? Because we're looking at Twitter profile pictures here, so that's what I'm going based off of. Is I want to say it's the W for Prison Joe because people follow King Condor because he gets his bag through having like drastic takes and like quote unquote hot takes.
I don't know what
Right.
that's like.
He puts a lot of opinions on the timeline, and people like that because it stirs up shit. And like that's
Prison
how he
Joe
gets
is
his
known
bag.
to never
Respect to get in
stir
the
up
bag.
shit.
I don't give a fuck. But like, yeah. I
Yeah.
think Prison Joe has more people that are a community around him. You know what I mean?
Oh,
But like, also, I don't
I
know
agree.
shit. I've never hung around King Condor, so I don't fucking know. This is just my assumption.
I think King Condor's like perception of like social media is more like, I agree with Alex, like shit stirring, kind of like drama frog guys who just like are like feeding off of anything that's going on. And then Prison Joe is a little bit more, it's like positive versus a negative community, or like, I mean, I guess there's positive elements of like every community, but that's just our perception of what we know.
Also, and I understand, I do think that King Condor has Rizz, because I know for a fact he's full fucking baddies. But he's also no longer with said baddies. So it's like,
I think that's Riz.
yes,
That's
because
got to be
imagine,
Riz.
and now imagine if King Condor had more beer around these women. I mean,
he'd probably hit them. Sorry.
I got to give the W to Prison Joe, because that guy knows where I live, and he'll probably not shoot me. He'll kill me. But yes, just to add a
Jeremy, edit that out.
just to add a clarification, Yeah, he'll kill me. So,
Okay,
Alex,
edit that out twice. Okay, good. Sorry. Ooh.
Baby
Okay.
Grimm or Mr. Andrew Tate? Who's taking the W?
Oh. Okay, Zach, let me ask a question.
Go ahead.
If I give it to Baby Grimm, do you think she would like give me attention?
Huh?
Listen.
No.
Listen. This just reflect. This is you before beer. Okay.
So this is our initiate reaction to Baby Grimm versus Andrew Tate for who has W or L Rizz comparatively. I'm gonna go. Baby Grimm has W Rizz and Andrew Tate has L Rizz.
Really?
I agree.
Yes.
I think
I disagree.
women and being a is kind of L Riz. So
I
gotta
do
give it
think
to,
that that's L Riz. However, okay, it's like relax. Okay, let me continue. I think Tate has the W Riz here. He rizzed millions and millions and millions of people, men and boys alike, into buying his class and like becoming Sigma Alpha fucking skibbity males.
Okay, I don't think grifting is Riz.
Dude, he made
And there's
hella
literally a
money off
link.
of that. You
There's
rizzed
literally a
hella.
link. Sorry, God.
He fucking. I'm just saying, he made hella bread off of rizzing fucking the entire earth.
There's literally a link that says escape slavery. Click his link in his
Oh
profile.
my gosh, let me get away from that. Whoops, I didn't even notice that. You know what we can't escape? Beer. It's finally time to unveil your new way of thinking and approaching social situations. So beer isn't actually the drink. I'm not telling you to go out and drink Yingling or Keystone Light if you're a racist. I'm telling you to
You could just say redneck. You don't have to say racist.
Aren't
There's
they
a
synonyms?
levels to it. No, I don't think so.
It's like I grew up in Kentucky, and when we were in second grade and we were learning about words that sound similar, they couldn't even say homophones. Like it's bad. Anyway, I'm just kidding. I didn't grow up in Kentucky. Beer is actually an acronym, and it's a concept. Beer stands for boundaries, expectations, empathy, and Rizz.
Riz.
So each of these parts will help you navigate your next social situation. So here's an example of boundary. If you got a DM like this from Moon,
Caught.
what do you think? I mean, just
How would I reply to that? I would
you're
say-
identifying the problem here.
I would reply to it and I would be like, God, Moon, my ovaries are so hot right now.
I can't believe.
You don't have ovaries.
Side note,
That's what I would
know.
say.
I can't believe she responded to him
Oh.
with that at one point.
Yeah,
By the way,
yeah,
that was
that's
insane.
literally what she said.
Yeah, that was crazy.
She said my ovaries are like my ovaries are on fire right now or some shit. My ovaries have never been this hot.
So
Wow.
this violates number one, boundary. There is a clear boundary here. We do not talk about blowing load inside people nonstop. That is not okay.
Oh,
And so
my bad.
in your next social situation, you need to be thinking about where are my and this person's boundaries, and where can I kind of play the line, and where can I be safe? Don't do what Moon does. Another example of boundary is my Beretta 92 XI with my Prison Joe decal on it. This is another form of a good boundary.
Okay.
And that boundary is my front yard, so you better stay off of it.
Wait, can you go back a slide? I just love his like smug face on the side of
Dude, it looks like a fucking
car.
mugshot. It literally looks like a mugshot.
It does.
And he looks like he's proud of whatever crime he did.
This is the
Yeah.
prison warden special.
It's giving like 35-year-old father on Facebook vibes on the
it's-
side of it.
It's giving I beat the ever living shit out of like file and now I'm going to jail for it. So it's like he's happy
I
about
like
it, you know
that,
what I
yeah.
mean?
That
Yeah.
would be W Riz.
Yeah,
That's
that would
a W Rizz reason to go to
Prison
jail.
Joe,
Yeah.
W Riz. He beats up files.
Yeah, that's true. Spread that.
What a good guy. Spread
So
that.
now we move on to empathy, and here I have had a picture that kind of shows somebody actually listening. listening and simulating why that person feels that way and how that person could feel that way. And so I listed some empaths here. Asian Andy. We saw the debacle with that woman that was, what's that called? Squatting. She was squatting, and he understood why and what she was doing. And so he decided to be almost obnoxious to the point of insanity and smoking a shit ton of weed around her to, just a great empath all around. Another example is Blue Owl. I mean, I think he understands how everybody feels when he takes like an hour-long top. Okay, I think he really does. I get that. Another example is Abyss. And he empathizes with people by not reading their chats ever. Every time I go in there, he never reads my chat. Like ever. But he
loves Tim Hortons.
And he doesn't want to single anyone out. And that's what I love, is that he empathizes with me knowing, oh, well, if I read Beandip's chat, I'm probably, going to make him nervous. And so great empath there. Another example is Mr. Mammal. And I think this one's a really prime example because he decided to take all the deaths for his hardcore so nobody else would feel bad about dying. And that's kind of stretching that empathy. So when you're in a social situation, maybe you crack a joke about yourself to ease the tension, or maybe you open the door for somebody, whatever it is. You need to have that empathy. What is this person going through right now? Like Mr. Mammal, what is Foe going through? He doesn't want to die. He's already getting shit for some, Coinbase shit.
Coinbase?
Like, I can't be having him dying, so he died himself. It's almost like his Christian faith, if you think about it, the allegory there.
That guy's from the same place as me. Do you know that?
I did not.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Did you have beef growing up or what?
No.
Isn't Mr. Mammal like 10 years older than you?
15, I think.
Oh, yeah.
God damn, he's young.
He's fucking like 48.
I then put Jebra.
48?
I'm not even in my 30s yet. So.
Yeah, you're young, bro. I'm getting old.
Yeah.
Look at this fucking hairline, chat. Chat, is that real? Is that real, chat?
Damn! That's looking very real. We need to get you on a first flight to Turkey stat. You know why? Because I'm coming with.
Oh my
we
God,
gotta go to Turkey. we gotta go to Turkey. God, I think it's too late for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Terminallyonline goes to Turkey.
I would love to go
to Turkey. Please, hair surgeons in Turkey, give us the ad space. We will give you a 2-minute ad read and show us getting the transplants.
Someone sponsor.
There you go. Hashtag ad.
It's like you're a turkey. And then I put Jebrim on here because I just wanted to say that he reminds me of Lex Luthor a little bit, but just poor,
Yeah.
Is there any questions about anyone you have on this list?
So when it comes to the Jebrim Lex Luthor thing, is like, does he did Lex Luthor have an ex leave him because he liked cereal?
I don't even know this story. What?
Really? You don't know about that?
No.
Dude, it was like all over Twitter when it happened, bro. Him and his ex broke up, and she was like, no future father of my children is going to be caught eating cereal. It's childish.
I'm gonna empathize with Jebrim and say that.
I would too, but also I made a joke about it at one point. I was like, damn, that sex was mid as fuck if he stood his ground about eating cereal.
True.
It could go both ways, man. It could go both ways.
That's real.
That was my only question.
So here's some expectations. And I included this photo because it says the word success. And that's what your expectation should be. Wherever you want it to go, you need to have a goal. And so when I walk up in the club and I'm seeing some ladies and I'm just chilling there looking sick as fuck, you know what I'm saying? My expectation is I'm gonna have a good time.
Yeah. So what about the plan and the action?
So that brings us to this next slide. What do you notice here?
This is like a reenactment of you in the club trying to talk to a woman.
Yeah, this is you in the club with the beer in your hand, looking dope as fuck. And you walked up to this woman who was talking to this other guy, and she's expressing an emotion towards you. And you're not really picking that up.
She's emoting it, and you're not. Yeah, you're not clearly connecting with her, her facial language.
There's no empathy.
Great point.
Within your demeanor.
And I think there's a couple different ways to look at this scenario. How I look at it is this woman just took a drink of her beer and she never watched our podcast. She doesn't know our studies. So she employed beer incorrectly. So she's disgusted at herself. While this man here, this nice gentleman, is consoling her because not only does he knows the boundaries, he's keeping some distance. He has empathy. He's empathizing with how disgusting her beer tasted and why she has that disgusted face on her. And, his expectation is, I'm just here to be a friend. And I think this is a great example.
Oh, so you are empathizing. You have the true meaning behind the situation. So that's interesting though, because now we could get into like what it looks like from like to this gentleman off to the side, right? Like, what is he seeing? Well,
it looks like he's drinking a Coors Banquet, so his opinion's invalid.
That's fair. That's fair. Also, there's no condensation on any of these bottles, which means that they're just warm.
Dude,
or there's just no liquid inside of it, and they're on a production.
So they're not even drinking beer.
My grandmother.
They're probably drinking water.
Apparently, my grandma used to put beer in like the cabinet and let it get really hot and drink it. She's the goat for that.
What?
Yeah.
Is she okay?
That sounds awful.
She's passed.
I used to drink Coors Light. Coors Light was like my first beer that I would drink all the time.
Dude, Coors Light isn't bad.
What do you rate it now?
I've always rated it fucking 2 out of 10. It tastes like I would drink an entire bottle in one drink. I remember one time before a party, I took the bottle and I put it in my mouth like this. And I just drank it freehand. And my friend yelled at me because the party hadn't started yet. And I was like, tastes like piss. I'm just drinking piss before the party constantly.
Mm-hmm.
That's all beer tastes like piss.
That's so sick, dude.
That's a real slutty party trick right there. Put the whole bottle in your mouth. Yeah. Guzzle it down.
I didn't even have to swallow. It was already just down my esophagus.
I actually switched to PBR after I saw Sasha Spitz twerk, so that's my story.
What?
I'm just kidding. Love you, Sasha. You're the goat.
Wasn't it Austin Stone, an old YouTube singer that used to make a cappella singers? He would send videos to young girls asking them or showing them how to twerk so that they could send him videos of them twerking.
I remember that. That was insane.
That's crazy.
Well, good thing Sasha Spitz is not a child. So, okay. Well, moving on. By the way, if this disclaimer needs to be said, this might be satire, by the way. Okay, we're getting on to the last part, which is Rizz. And I have included 4 gentlemen that encapsulate Rizz. We got Duke Dennis. We got the man himself, Pope Bishop II. And then we got Linus, and then Moon. So I put that in here because I like that picture. Who do you think out of here you would say employs beer the best?
Duke Dennis, for sure.
Duke Dennis.
It's gotta be.
That guy has Rizz and an equally important sidekick to Rizz, Aura.
It's like
Aura.
There's Rizz, and then the next level up is Aura.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. So here's some what not to do. This is a man completely failing beer. So in the first article we have Sinferna talking about her batch party. Now, this man not only went across the boundaries, he started talking about her personal interest. That is not okay. That is kind of invasive. He didn't empathize with what was actually happening. It was about her. It was about her party. His expectation was to get something out of it for him and just no Rizz at all. And so instead of talking about the batch party, he talked about Bach, the German composer.
Did you just spit on us?
No,
what was that?
I didn't. What? Spit on you?
Like Hawk Tua.
I don't know. Oh, you mean Bach? You mean Bach?
Sure.
Isn't Batch that guy that had only a spoonful?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Batch.
And as it comes out with the big spoon.
Yeah, it was a big spoon.
Give me some more of that. I don't know what it was.
He used to do backflips on Vine.
I think.
Yeah.
I don't think.
And now he's on Wildin' Out or something. I think.
I think you guys are
he's the king.
unhelpable. It is.
King,
you're incapable.
King Batch.
Anyway,
I think you just don't know about Vine. Anyways, moving on. Let's talk about a 1700s dead guy.
I still have hair. Just saying. Okay.
Not for long. Not for long. Trip Turkey. Please
Trip to
sponsor us.
Turkey.
We need a trip to Turkey. Please. We all need hair transplants. Except Mason, I think he's.
So
I think he's
so as he said, you guys look like you had a lot of fun. What's your favorite piece by Bach? Knowing you, it's one of his fugues, as you seem to understand counterpoint is the singularity of orchestral music, the point at which all art meets and flourishes. I'm partial to the little fugue myself in G minor. So, I mean, look at her response. It's like, hey, get away from me. This is my boundary. With beer, that interaction probably could have transitioned into, you know, hey, I'm in your Discord now. Let's watch some movies. So, like, this is Article A is horrible.
What do you think would be a better response? The movies or that statement? I think the movies is a little bit more direct.
Yeah, I mean, fair. It's direct, but it's a clear definition of like, hey, this is my expectation, and I want you to be able to get something out of it. So, hey, what's your community? Maybe I can come in and watch some movies. Do you have an NSFW channel I can post hentai in? You know, things like that.
It's starting to sound like the whale Discord.
The cum zone. Shout out the cum zone. I can't even look at it.
Can I just say, if you have an NSFW channel in your Discord, you're cooked, bro.
I kind of agree,
dude. I was watching. I was beating my dick to this dope ass fucking porn drawing the other day. I just gotta show my boys that shit. I had to open that shit, tag the boys in it, let them know I spanked it. Came all over my monitor. That shit was tight as fuck. It's like at that point, you might as well make it a group event. Screen share that shit.
Everybody get in call. We're jacking off to the shit in the NSFW channel. Pull up.
I don't know these guys. Listen, God. So Article B is another reply to Doll Blush. And the original tweet was deleted, and I don't think it was probably my response. But if it was, I am sorry, Doll Blush. You have liked my replies in the past, so I think it's, I don't know. Anyway, he says, is this enough of an answer? Yes, please. I'd be elated and ecstatic, Mrs. Doll Blush. I mean, this boundary right here is just Rizz. There's no Rizz. There's there is empathy and expectations here, but there is zero Rizz. Do you know
what if the Rizz is in the image itself?
That's the issue. It's not a full body image. It doesn't show off his amazing his. Moving on to Article 3 or Article C, sorry. Baby Grim tweets out, "I love old school RuneScape," and this piece of work changed his name to Old School RuneScape and replied, "Hey, LOL," and in immediate shutdown. And it's not her fault. It's his fault because he didn't employ beer. Now, he didn't fail at the boundaries or the expectations or empathy, but once again, just no Rizz. And where did he think that was going to go? You know? She's talking about a video game and he just ruins her space, ruins her day. It's really a travesty. That's why after today, you guys will never make those issues. So we're gonna have a test. I have some tweets for you. And
That's not Twitter.
That's not Twitter at all.
That's Blue Sky.
That's X, bro.
Yeah, that's true, actually. God damn it.
So, problem number 1.
Oh my god.
Bo tweets, solid weekend. 15-mile and 8-mile trail runs with my brother while he visited. Had to deal with the wind and rain yesterday, but still a good time out. Pacific Northwest trails are too good. Now, this is a situation we want to approach and use beer to charm him, really. And or maybe just make a friend. So is our response A, nice job, man, keep it up. B, gorgeous calves, nice ass, mamma mia, awooga. Or C, I'm glad you had a great time. Please visit Washington again, and I will be ready next time to accompany you in the woods. It is nigh time that we finally meet and explore our new covenant written in blood. Thus that everlasting consciousness be awarded to me. Don't be afraid, foe. This is only destiny. Embrace the eldritch election upon you. What are we thinking? A, B, or C? Yes, Oob.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, sir.
Where do you Do you get a peer review pooling from these questions? How are these responses drafted up? Like, I'm just curious.
So just to be fully transparent, we are not funded by any corporations. This is all crowdsourced and crowdfunding. And we have extensive peer reviews. This study has been peer reviewed 12 times, and 7 of those have been specifically in India.
Okay. Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Who is he running against in the Eldritch election?
That's a good question.
Joe Biden.
That is if we chose C as an answer, of course.
I would,
because there is stipulations.
It's like, oh, God, fuck. I'm so bad.
Are we
at
picking the
taking
logical
tests, bro.
correct answer, or are we picking the answer that we agree with the most?
Yes, second.
Dude,
Because
I'm just such
beer
a bad test
and logic
taker.
don't go together. Beer is an emotional state.
Interesting.
So I can't just choose to keep scrolling because I don't care. That's what I would do. If I had to reply, I would say, I want to say C. I would say A. I would say
A.
Good
Without
job,
the
guys.
smiley
It
face,
is
probably.
A.
That's the PR response. Yeah.
It's not only the PR response, it employs beer. Boundaries, you're not crossing any. Empathy, you understand it's a tough hike. Keep it up. That must have been tough. Expectations, we're just having a friendly conversation. R, the smiley face. Rizz. That is just Rizz
Wow.
right there. Next
Full embodiment.
article is Miss Dollblush, and she tweets out, "I'm having a great hair day." Now, should we choose A, looks amazing. Can't wait to hang out and stream tonight. B, you are so beautiful, Queen. Or C, take that picture, Dollblush. If you value your sanity, don't take your eyes off the phone, for if you do, you will be trapped within the infinite multiverse captured in the background. The gods seldom give a glimpse, but to those chosen such as yourself. Are you ready? Are you ready for the eternal slumber of mediocrity and an eternal rise of eldritch horrors of the fabric of the universe? What do you guys think?
I have to say, whoever's pooling these answers clearly has had a religious background because they're using very big words like eternity. And
Okay, you've just never played 5th edition.
Like eternity.
You need to fucking get outside and go start a campaign.
Read a book, man.
Yeah, bro.
like
Doesn't
the,
have-
like
doesn't
that's
have-
a big ass word.
The-
Using big words like seldom and infinite.
So utilize beer, guys, here, and tell me what you think you would go with.
I would like the tweet and
Boundaries.
then not reply and then keep scrolling.
Okay, that's not an option.
But I like the tweet because I think she's pretty, and maybe she'll see that I liked it and DM me.
Okay, but here's the thing: is you're
That's a
expecting
big maybe.
you have to make an effort. You need to make an effort, man. This isn't.
Okay, yeah.
This is. Listen. This is. Let's forget the presentation right now. Grow a fucking pair. Okay, sorry.
I would say it's A. It's A. It has to be A.
What about you?
Yeah, I would choose A as well.
You know, it's gonna take some time getting used to beer. It's okay if we fail a lot. So it's actually C. And
What?
So when it comes to the ever expanding universe and the multitude of data that is infinitely changing, there are no boundaries. And yes, yeah, definitely. Can you stop, man?
What is this guy
real
talking
shit,
about?
bro. We have poured so much money into studying this. If you were to tweet this to Dollblush, I mean, she would understand that Rizz doesn't even matter. There is no empathy. There is only one singular consciousness, and she can't escape it. Okay. Next is a tweet from our beloved Riggindale. Today
Love
was
that
the
guy.
first day I had some troubles with Top. Made some mistakes, caused a couple wipes. Makes me feel super bad for wasting people's time like that, man. I don't know. Maybe it was just a bad day. Energy has been a bit low lately, maybe because winter is approaching. We'll take a break. So here's our options. A, it's super tough content. You got this, big dog, just like your Infernal Cape. B, big rig giving me the top throb. Or C, winter is approaching that I affirm. Winter approaching, however, is fickle matter to the everlasting judgment that awaits every fiber of your being. Shed your tears now, for it's best to save moisture for the dead. Grovel to Anubis, lest thou be damned forever.
It's C for sure.
What do you think, Ooh?
Grovel to Anubis. I would say Big Rig is giving me the the top throb.
No way.
Big
Listen.
Rig definitely gives me the top throb on the daily.
Well, think about it. Let's have some empathy here. He's struggling with Tob, which is odd because he doesn't use True Tile and he's done KC a lot, so I don't know why. He just had an off day.
Whoa. We got to bring up if you use True Tile, you might be a file. I'm just saying.
No way you don't use True Tile. I forgot you don't. There's something wrong with you. How do you know what tile you're on? It all looks the same.
I am not logging into RuneScape.
Or not logging into RuneScape.
Fair enough. I'm a little
guys. This is a PSA. You don't need to use True Tile, okay? It's baby mode. You don't need it. Take the training wheels off. Use your brain. Count some ticks in your head. Be a psychopath,
guys,
okay?
Wooks uses True Tile. That's the GOAT.
That guy doesn't play the game anymore. That guy is like, fuck it. I make $150K a year and I eat bread and I drink water all day. That guy don't give two fucks about RuneScape no more, okay? He comes in to collect a check from the fucking guys who are like, oh yeah, Wooks won 10 years ago. And you know why? Because he's the GOAT. But he don't give a fuck.
That's like saying you don't need to use a basketball, but LeBron uses one every time he plays.
Yeah, isn't it LeBron? LeBron is top. LeBron is top 100 in the world in 2K. I think.
Like which 2K?
Wait, actually playing the game?
Yeah.
Wow.
I saw it on Twitter, so it has to be true.
Do you think he has some back end help? You know what I'm saying? He's got some assists there.
He has his kids playing for him.
Are you saying that LeBron James is getting assists in his back end?
No, okay. Moving on.
That's crazy.
It is actually number A. It's super tough content. You got this. But just be encouraging. Those boundaries are there. We're just being light, friendly, kind-hearted. Last example.
The last one.
Made another purchase. I love my wife. And we want to get to know this young gentleman right here.
Dude, I like
would you
this
respond
guy.
with
A,
sick hat, would love to pick it up. Where did you purchase? B, 6 scythe, more like 6 inches in my mouth, please. Or C, how do you tell a communist? Well, it's someone who reads Marx and Lenin. And how do you tell an anti-communist? It's someone who understands Marx and Lenin. A genius quote by Ronald Reagan, one of the best economists in the world, if you think about it.
Ronald Reagan really say that?
And he has never, ever overthrown a Central or Southern American country, and he's never sent weapons to criminals.
Did Ronald Reagan really say that?
Yes, he did.
Did you fact check? Did you ask him?
Did you get his permission to put that in your poll?
Yeah, because there's Creative Commons, and then you have to cite it, and your works cited.
That was probably half our budget was licensing for these pictures.
That's why we couldn't go to Turkey.
Annotated bibliography will be in the link, by the way. So, employing beer, what are you guys using? Or sorry, I didn't mean to ask that. I don't need to know what you're using. What
this guy doesn't drink, though.
Yeah, but you're doing beer. He isn't.
I don't drink.
He's also not cool enough to drink beer, so.
He drinks non-alcoholic beer.
Oh my god, that's so Chad. I changed my mind.
Yeah. I bet you change your whole perception of this guy off that one thing.
I bet Six Side seems like the type of guy to you're chilling with the boys on 4th of July, you're just looking at fireworks, and each one he goes, wow, that was a good one.
And he's like, wow, I really wish I had a alcoholic beer right now.
0% Heineken.
That's just so polar opposite to what he would actually do.
Yeah.
He'd be the guy fucking smoking in the corner, just not saying anything or talking about something completely different. It's definitely A though. It's gotta be.
What do you think?
You keep tripping me up. You keep fucking going AC, you know?
It's actually 6 scythe, more like 6 inches in my mouth, please.
That would be an answer that you would say, because you
no,
wrote it down.
No. He's cooking with this and he doesn't even know it. That ass? Okay. I've known 6 scythe since 2018, and the entire time that we have been friends, there people within our friend group have asked to see his balls consistently. It's a meme, probably, but people always talk about fucking show me your balls, 6 scythe. and it's like it's been an ongoing thing for 6 years.
He
You
could end it in
genuinely
one
cooked
moment.
with this answer.
One photo could end it all.
Yeah, it's like you cooked as fuck with that. That's crazy.
He should like just take a picture of a ball sack off Google and then like dispel the rumors.
Just post
Oh,
it.
and be super
Dude,
serious about it.
Yeah.
Before he posted his face on the internet, I took a picture of like a really, really buff fucking dude with a huge bulge in gray sweatpants, and I photoshopped the hood of his RuneScape character onto it, and I posted it on Twitter and I tagged him, and there was girls in the comment that thought it was actually him, and I just covered up his face.
Rizz.
Yeah.
That's the origins.
Why don't I ever get girls in my comments? What the hell?
It's
You
like
need
you
to start
do,
doing
you do.
that.
They're just
You
telling
need to-
you no and gun emoji.
Yeah, shut up. Stop replying with the Eldritch Council.
Stay the fuck away from me! Stay the fuck away from me!
Well, guys, after some reflection, I know you've learned something. What's the biggest takeaway for each of you?
I need to drink more.
Good.
I need a beer right now.
I need a beer
And also-
right now.
Duke Dennis has Rizz.
Aura.
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 He
He
looked like this in the
transcends
picture.
Rizz. Yeah, he was hitting with the fucking...
Well, gentlemen, do we want to employ our skills in real time?
Okay.
in real time. Yeah, let's do it.
Yes. And if we don't find anything, we just gotta. We need to blur a couple things here that I forgot to take out. Okay. Alrighty, gentlemen. Let's find something. Bro, can I mute this guy? I don't even know.
Muting a politician, of course.
Yeah, I'm muting politician. Baby Grim, what do we think?
Okay.
We can cook
It's
with
like
this.
that's a candidate. That's a candidate.
Can we? We need to. This was in the frame. We need to not have this in the frame.
I was a coddled child and missed out on my prime being years. It's like, yeah, I probably wouldn't. Why are you gonna mute Cheeseburger like that?
Dude, I can't
that's
see
my
that,
cat.
bro.
That's his dad.
All right.
Oh,
We
that's what he
found
said, sorry.
we found a prime example to actually utilize beer, and it is.
Okay.
Is it a coincidence? It is Baby Grim. Yes, it is a coincidence.
It is.
Throne in Liberty is so pretty, it's insane. I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna go at it, guys, and you give me feedback. You work through me.
Okay,
Okay.
Can I have an idea immediately though?
Yes.
Okay. Can you incorporate my idea?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
My initial idea is you talk about how I agree this game is so pretty. I can't believe you made your character look so much like you.
Okay.
Right? Because you're agreeing the game is pretty, and you're complimenting her at the same time, saying, "Hey, your character looks like you, and it's pretty. You are pretty."
All right. I'm having
It's
a brain
Rizz.
fart. Is it's with the contraction possessive or it's without the contraction possessive?
Whoa, you're a possessive guy? Well,
It's-
maybe I wouldn't reply under
it's-
that.
With the contraction.
Is possessive. Okay.
You're
it's-
trying to
No.
what? You guys are having
Yeah,
contractions?
because it is.
I cannot believe you made your character look exactly like the real person.
Don't say I cannot believe. Say, it's so awesome. It's so awesome how you made your character look so much like you as well.
It's amazing how well your character represents you. And you put sparkles around it. Sparkle emojis. How does that Rizz?
That's pretty Rizz. I think we cooked here.
I think that's cooking. But then put another one on the left side.
Fuck. I'm so bad at this.
I have to run it back.
It's like I'm ubaru doing Coliseum on stream.
Dude.
What
When
the
the-
fuck?
It's
Where
fucked up.
rapture comes, keep that beautiful soul.
No, I don't know. Should
What,
we put
dude?
that in?
This is
Should we put
this is
that in?
true empathy. You're empathizing with her impending doom of the universe and fate.
Right, but it's like you're bringing that up.
It's like who did the
Yeah.
studies at the Phase House? It was me, not you guys. It was me.
Do the face symbol right
That's-
now. Don't think about it.
The phase symbol?
Don't even
What
think about
up?
it.
I don't know.
3, 2,
What is
1.
the phase symbol?
Dude, that wasn't it at all.
Isn't this like an S?
This guy doesn't know anything.
Alex, throw it up one time.
That's phase?
That's phase, bro. Hit it with the fucking.
This is what we did at the phase house. You know what? You guys are right. Let's keep it short and sweet.
Guys, let's pack some tobacco, just like we're in middle school again.
Dude.
Good times.
Is there anything else we should add?
I did this before I even knew what this was. People were just like, yeah, this is sick, dude.
I was never able to make my like index finger like hit properly.
Yeah, I can only do that with one hand.
Yeah.
The other hand just looks limp, and it looks like I have problems.
I just chewed tobacco and own a diesel truck, so
yeah,
it was common sense. All right,
you're an exemplary man of the South.
Well, gentlemen, the master has become the student, or the teacher has become the student. So, well, thank you, gentlemen. And here's the real Rizz part: bookmark, no like. That's it, right there. Bookmark, no like.
Interesting strategy.
Ooh, you know the only thing I've bookmarked on X.com is something from like 3 years ago. And it was someone posting a twit longer of their thoughts on like a RuneScape update. And it was like 6 pages long and it had no likes or retweets or replies. And I thought it was really funny to bookmark it.
I know how that feels.
That's so mean.
So I'm curious what I have for my bookmarks. Where do I look at my bookmarks? Oh.
It had to be somebody you really love to hate watch or something. Maybe
it's not even a hate watch. It's just
Holy
someone
shit,
I wasn't really.
Why do you just have? Why do you just have a photo of yourself full fucking no shirt on?
Oh my gosh, I forgot about this tweet. Here's a great example of beer. Look at this tweet.
Wait. Scroll down. Go back. Just those side by side as an immaculate image in itself. Just comparing, apples and oranges right there. The woman and the man rizzing, you know what I mean? It's like two sides to a beautiful love story. Sorry, you may continue.
So Jamie tweets, "Bloat hit me with the ultimate Rizz." Now this is pre-beer Beandip. And he tries to imitate Rizz, but really what he needs to do is find his own method. But him tweeting, "Hello, lovely," and looking like bloat maybe wasn't the best idea. But, yeah.
But it was funny, in your defense.
That was pretty good.
In my defense, Your Honor, it was a banger.
Exactly, dude. I say that all the time. Look, in my defense, it was funny.
This was a banger, by the way.
Yeah,
they're eating the rats and rat catcher. Sorry, that was horrible.
What is this guy fucking saying, bro? Dude, it's like, why are we just going through your fucking Twitter page? This is dangerous. This is so dangerous.
Can't be that bad. Oh, Foe tweeted. What up, Foe?
Dude, I don't care about that.
I want to know how much Mr. Mammal paid Jagex. Did he use Coinbase?
You gotta implement beer, bro. You gotta implement beer.
You're
you gotta
right.
implement beer,
bro.
That's not empathetic, bro.
Yeah,
you gotta
think
implement
empathy.
beer.
Think good morrow, foe.
Think Duke
It's
Dennis.
been a yeah, actually think Duke Dennis.
WWDDD.
You just gotta go like this. You gotta go unspoken Rizz. You gotta record a video going.
Yep.
Listen, we're gonna leave this Foe thing alone. That guy already hates me, probably.
Dude, you gotta every time. Okay, this is what you should do, right? This is the Beandip and Ubaru and all the viewers. Every time you're about to do something, you're thinking about whether or not you should do it. You should implement WWDDD. Okay, what would Duke Dennis do? And if it's not something Duke Dennis would do, you shouldn't do it.
Oh, Ubaru,
because as soon as you do something that he wouldn't do, you're El Rizz instantly.
Thank you.
That's El Rizz, chat.
So that $750 million study that I did, just don't even need it.
I thought it was 1,000.
Yeah, no.
I thought we weren't talking M's.
You just need to watch Duke Dennis streams and emulate. That's it, bro.
Yeah.
You don't even need a sense of originality. You just need to emulate Duke Dennis. You fucking get a call.
You need to grow it. Okay, you implemented beer. Now we're gonna implement we need to improve the aura. Okay, we need to put an A at the end of beer. We need to make it beer-ah.
What is not aura?
Or
This
beer,
is art.
but get rid of the you get beer, but you get rid of the second E. Replace it with the A for aura.
Bear?
Beer. Fuck, that is bear.
Like the bear with Jeremy Allen White from Shameless?
It's like, dude, surely you can still pronounce that bear or beer. Fuck.
Is it the Berenstein beers or the Berenstein beers?
Ooh.
Dude, that's a tweet.
That's a good point.
Me and my family, alcoholics. Berenstein beers.
At least 2 likes. At least 2 likes.
That's a banger. That's a banger.
That's a banger. That's a banger.
That's a Beandip banger.
That's a skeet, bro. That's a skeet as fuck.
Well, gentlemen,
skeet that.
Thank you so much for attending this seminar. And congratulations for your new life as a man who uses beer with his mom, with his sister. I don't know why I'm going family members. Let me back up. As a man who uses beer in any situation he needs to, speeding, shopping for clothes, parent-teacher conferences, you have it,
I wonder if, Oob, do you think this is how graduates of Hustlers University feel?
Yeah. I think they take a Getty image of a woman looking at a sunrise with a million doves coming out of her hands, and it's exactly like this. This is the exact pinnacle of when you graduate from Hustlers University.
Yeah.
This is how I feel.
I think it's got to be 50-50. You either feel like you're on top of the world, or you're sitting here like me right now, where I'm just like, I feel like I didn't even pay you anything, Beandip, but I feel like I lost $45 and I learned nothing in the last hour.
Well, there you have it, guys. Thanks for coming in and tuning in to the Terminally Online podcast. We did something a bit different this time, and if you guys maybe want some more, definitely more polished bits like this, not a bit, an actual informational presentation.
This is a real class. He's charging me. I just got a notification from my bank account that they took out $45. Like, I thought I was joking,
I'm about to overdraft from this, so you better. This is on my business account. You gotta make sure we transfer some funds just to make sure I don't get scammed. I hope so. God, I hope so. I'm gonna have to talk to my tax professional about this.
Use this as a write-off, so you can use beer and bead off in the future, maybe. So
I hate that.
Is that another program you teach? Bead off.
Bead off is next week.
Okay, interesting.
Great. We get to watch him talk about beating. It's like we already talk about beating off. We don't need a seminar for that.
Actually, Saphiro was instrumental in this presentation. So can we get a shout out for Saphiro?
Shout out Saphiro. He taught me all about semen retention. I haven't come in 6 weeks. I'm 6 weeks clean.
Cumming's mid, I think.
Clean, I mean, like, my tummy's clean because I always...
You tuck it back?
When I called him this morning...
Have you ever tucked it up into the waistband?
Dude,
no, that's
does
for
not
serial
believe
killers.
in waistband
That is for serial killers. I don't believe in that at all.
I just let that shit hang.
Gang.
Left pant leg gang.
Nope, I let
It's
the
lit.
leg gang.
You guys wouldn't even be able to notice if I had a boner, so it doesn't even matter.
Are you saying you're boner? Wait, are you saying that you're a shower, not a grower?
I'm saying I have a micro
because there's no change.
That was the joke.
Oh.
Yes. I thought that was pretty apparent, but
no, I was trying to give you some empathy in that situation. I'm implementing beer from a course that's been charged to my Chase account. So
the left pant leg angle, if you have pockets, because then you can kind of like, keep it company.
You don't
but
like, no, you don't be touching it.
But like,
I thought you just said you don't. I thought you just said you haven't been making it come.
Look at that face, dude. Look at that. All right, guys.
I'm so confused. I don't even know my reality anymore.
Well, anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. Put a Rizz in the comment if you learned something, or in the comments. Yeah, put a Rizz down below.
Yeah, like,
guys,
sub. fucking do a little bit of everything.
Thank you for being part of a rare and unique presentation brought to us by Beandip. Thank you for that. A class act creating presentation materials for us and you. And of course, we'll be having a new podcast every 2 weeks because it's a bi-weekly. Be sure to follow us on our socials because we go live. And also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing. And I love you. Thanks for watching.
More.
No,
you weren't talking to me.
No. I mean to them, but also.
Oh, I love you guys too, but I love
you.
I like you guys platonically.
Shut up. We're having a moment, okay? And you can't take this away from us like you did this fucking hour presentation. You asshole. The fuck, man?
I actually think Alex should probably cry right now.
He's a good actor. I don't think he's acting though.
Bye, guys.
Wait, were you lying to? Wait, were you lying to us the whole time? Do you actually love us? Oh my god, my fucking earth is shattered. No.
What if I was lying about lying?
Dude, you are so.
Then you'd be telling the truth. Hey, what's up, bro?
What if I was lying about lying about lying?
Oh, we're not gonna do this. I'm not doing this, bro.
Okay, bye, guys. Bye, guys.
Sorry, guys. Yeah.